Hey guys, Lindsey Vonn here on another edition of Career Day. We have a truly special guest on today, someone who has won 4 X Games gold medals, the youngest Olympic champion snowboarder in history. She is a current Olympic, Youth Olympic, and X Games champion in halfpipe, and she's the first to win the title at all 4 major events. And not to mention, she's also going to Princeton University. Please welcome the truly incredible Chloe Kim. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Oh my gosh, you have so many accomplishments. I got tongue twisted on trying to remember them all.
Oh my gosh.
How are you? How's everything going in the quarantine life?
It's all right. I'm trying to stay sane. It's been really hard. I'm so used to being outside all the time and doing something with my day, and now being confined to a small space is kind of driving me insane. I want to go outside, go on a hike, go to the beach and swim, and also I feel like I want to do so much more now that I can't do it.
Yeah. I think it definitely gives you a different perspective. It makes you appreciate what you have so much more as well.
Yeah, I feel so greedy and stupid for not realizing how fortunate I was to be able to go outside.
Yeah, 100%. We're very lucky. Are you still studying right now?
I am. I have finals next week.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How has it been going to Princeton? When I read the news that you were going to Princeton, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so smart as well as incredibly talented and obviously beautiful. But how has it been as an athlete going, switching from focusing on the Olympics to focusing on school?
Yeah, I think when I told everyone that I was going, everyone was a little are you sure? I was like, yeah, no, I got this. It's nice. And it was a struggle for the first couple months. I think I grew up doing school online, so actually going to lectures and having an actual professor teaching you things is super crazy for me. On top of that, it was hard because I was just watching all my friends travel and go to cool places and, stick to our normal crazy travel schedules, as you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think I learned a lot about myself.
Because I'm just curious because, I did part of my high school online and part of it at a ski academy. So you did everything in high school online?
Yeah, well, almost. So I actually went to this really cool program in Mammoth where you could do both. So if I was in Mammoth, I was able to go to school and get help from the teachers. But I was never at school because I was always traveling. So most of it was online. But everyone there was so supportive. So I definitely don't think I would have been able to make it out of high school if it weren't for them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
online school is really hard. I don't know how you did it because I struggled with it a lot, and I'm really excited that you went to Princeton. I think that's incredible, and I think it's also really inspirational to so many people because I think a lot of athletes think that they can only be athletes. They can't study and be successful in college and prepare for their future because they have to be so focused on their sport. And I think you're a really good example of what you can really achieve on both sides. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think growing up, I definitely was stuck in a mentality as well. Okay, I'm a snowboarder now, so I think I'm just going to do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's possible to do whatever. Obviously you have to make some sacrifices to gain something else. But at the same time, it was so worth it. And I also feel like people should know, you don't have to go to college when it's the college time. It's you can go whenever you want. It's always going to be there.
What do you think, if you were to say, one thing that you learned from Princeton or from going to college in general, what would you say that would be? What's the biggest life lesson that you've learned so far that you can share with, kids who are, obviously wanting to do the same and who look up to you?
Yeah, I would say that I think for me personally, I was really intimidated to go to Princeton. But once I got to school, I was actually so outgoing and like excited to meet people and actually made some amazing friends. So I think one thing that it taught me was that I should be more open to meeting people. A lot happened to me and right after the Olympics that I was really like anxious about certain things. And I think college was able to kind of get rid of that fear for me. So actually it was really, really great.
That's cool. That's amazing. And, just kind of on that note, from the Olympics, you were 17 when you won gold, which is crazy. I mean, I was in my first Olympics when I was 17 and I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I can't imagine winning and then being thrown to the spotlight, especially, in this day and age when, there's social media and the media itself is just crazy. Like, how did you deal with that? How did you manage?
Lindsey, I didn't manage. I lost it. I was gone. I was not myself for 3 months or minimum. I don't know, at least 3 months. I was just insane. It was crazy. Next thing you know, like I'm back from Korea, traveling nonstop, like haven't been home in months because I'm like in New York and like bouncing back and forth between all of these places.
Yeah.
And I didn't manage. And, if you have any advice on how to manage for the next one, please let me know because, that was a mess.
I mean, I think it's hard for anybody, but especially, when you're 17. And I think for me, every Olympics, I learned something more about myself and kind of how to manage myself and how to manage the media and everything. And I think I went through that in 2010, but I was like, I don't know what I was, like 25 years old. And I still went through that. I think it's hard no matter who you are or what age you are. But the most important thing I think is just to stay who you are, be yourself and like try to say no to things sometimes, even though it's like really hard to do. There's so many cool opportunities, but saying no and taking care of yourself first is probably the best thing you can do sometimes. So.
Yeah. I think
we can talk anytime. I'm always here for you. I got your back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So there's so many questions I want to ask you. What is the one thing that you cherish most, of all your accomplishments? What's your most memorable, something that you'll remember forever?
I think knowing that I made my family proud is something that I'm always going to hold on to. Because I feel like my parents immigrated from South Korea and they came with very little money and, just didn't know what to do with they did, obviously, they had like jobs and stuff, but it was still kind of, I don't know, different for them. And just me being able to do something and accomplish something and show them that their support really paid off and that I was able to achieve something because of them. I think is something that I'll really cherish. And, my dad never really showed emotion when I was growing up, but I always remember the time when after the Olympics, just seeing his face after I had won and he was on the verge of tears. It was the best moment of my life. So I just think knowing that I make my family proud is something really important to me. And
that's so special. I love that. Was it, I know you just kind of talked about it, but being in South Korea where your parents are from and winning there, do you think that was just even more special, kind of adding to the moment?
Yeah, we always talk about this, how it was just such a perfect situation. The whole thing was my first Olympics being in South Korea, I won. It was just, I don't even know. It almost feels like it was meant to be in a way.
So I just wanted to say that when I met your parents at the NBC, we had the NBC, promo video in Mammoth right before a year before the Olympics. I met your parents and they were so proud of you. You could see it so clearly. And I just want to say that I love stuff like that because that's what sports are all about, working together as a team, your family. And, none of us would be where we are without our parents. But I just remember that so vividly and that definitely made an impact on me. And I remember, obviously my parents, same thing. They gave everything they had for my skiing and my siblings as well. So I just want to say that was a really cool moment, and I love meeting your parents, and please tell them I said hello.
I will.
All right. Well, so our two guests, normally we have one guest, but we have two snowboarders who love you. They don't know you're coming on. It's Barrett and Devin Hendricks from Colorado. They're two scholarship winners. And we're going to bring them on and surprise them.
Yay! Hello!
Hi!
Barrett and Devin, meet Chloe Kim.
Hi! How are you guys?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. Thanks.
Well, this is your chance, ladies. Ask Chloe whatever you want.
Fire away. I'm here.
Do you like modified pipes?
Yes, I actually do. I'm sure, it's the same with everything else. You get kind of bored of sticking to the same thing over and over. Like, I've been riding half pipe since I was 10. So being able to get creative on another course, and I also love riding slopestyle. So it kind of was really fun for me. And I'm super excited that they're doing that for almost every pipe contest now.
At what age did you decide whether to do slope or pipe, or did you always kind of know you liked pipe more?
Funny story. I actually was really bad at pipe till I was about 11 or 12. I was better at slope when I was younger. And then one day I just wanted to try and get better at half pipe. And next thing you know, I fell in love with it. So definitely came a little later.
Where's your favorite mountain to ride?
I love Mammoth. I've grown up riding there. The snow is so amazing. The park's fun. The pipe's good. So it's honestly match made in heaven. I love it there. You guys should go sometimes. Maybe we'll have a fun girl ride day.
We've been there a few times. We're really good friends with Sunny, who just made the U.S. team with you.
Awesome.
So we've been there a few times, and I competed in my first Rev Tour this year in Mammoth.
Oh my gosh. How'd you do?
The first one, I did the slope one, and it was on the Grand Prix course, and so I was so scared because that course is literally ginormous. The jumps were so big. So that one, I just kind of wanted to go and handle myself on the bigger course. So I got 15th, but then I went to a few more after that and missed finals one spot.
Amazing. That's awesome. Well, I'm super excited to watch you next time. Let me know.
How did you find the time? Obviously, it's you can find the time to do a little school, but how did you find the time to make sure your grades were always up there where you wanted them, and also exercise and do all this stuff?
Yeah, I did school online, and for the first couple years I switched to online. It was tough. I was really good at procrastinating. Never got any of my work done. Never studied. So I didn't do that well. But then, my last few years of high school, I actually worked ahead. So during the summers, I do all my school for the next year, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it during the winters. And my senior year was actually on the Olympic year. So the year before that, I did my junior and my senior year of high school. That was terrible, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. But I definitely had a lot of late nights and a lot of tears shed.
But you got through it. That's the most important thing.
Got it done.
Yeah.
So yeah, just learn to balance it out. Make sure, try not to procrastinate too much and get it done.
All right, ladies, you guys have any more questions? What about, maybe ask her about how she worked out or, how she prepared, anything?
I mean, your year off, obviously you have to stay in shape and stuff because you're planning on coming back. So how are you making sure that you would not come back and just be what, I can't do anything I could do? How are you staying in shape? Not in shape, but
I don't know how I'm going to be doing when I come back. But so far, I've definitely been trying to work out as much as I can. I'm still in college right now, so trying to balance finals and all of that. But I actually have a trainer, and during this crazy, scary time, we'll just FaceTime each other, and I have a little gym set up in my patio, so we'll just do a little workout there, and then but But yeah, just trying to be smart, doing what you can. I know a lot of people are using what they have around the house. Like my friends are using gallons of water to like use as weight. So yeah, just trying to be smart about it. But I definitely can't wait for the gyms to open back up. I'll be way more motivated.
Seriously. Barrett and Devin, what are you guys doing to stay fit right now?
We've been doing some workouts just like in our rooms and stuff, just like watching some YouTube workouts and stuff, going on some runs. And we've been skateboarding a lot because our skate parks just opened like a week ago and stuff. We've been skating like every day for like 6 hours. So
that's awesome. That's good. Chloe, did you skateboard a lot or no?
I did. I skated a lot till I was 13 and I broke my face. But until then, I actually did skate a lot. My boyfriend actually skates, so I've been trying to get back into it. I wish I didn't quit because I think it was so important to my snowboarding. I think when I was skating, I was able to learn a lot of like really good basics from it. So definitely hang on to that. Skating's really important. And it's fun.
I haven't broken my face yet, just like a bunch of ankle like bruises and knee bruises. But
yeah, I mean, it's part of it. When I think when I turned like 18, I started feeling slams. So until then, just you got it.
What's a slam?
Yeah.
I don't even know what a slam is, but I feel like that's intense.
It's like a fall.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Lindsey, stay with me.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not like our alpine terminology is not the same.
Wait, what do you call it then? A bail?
No. We just say like a yard sale or like, I don't know. We just
a wipeout.
Ate it. Like, I don't know. Ate it. I ate it pretty hard. I don't know. Usually you could say wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not really like one specific term though.
Yeah. Slam, bail, ate it.
Biffed it. Is that a word? Is that it?
You can't really yard sale on a snowboard.
Yeah, true. You can't really yard sale. Well, if you're like goggles and helmet gonna come off, I suppose.
Scorp, that's a good one.
Oh yeah. It's like when you like fall forward and your board like comes back over you.
Hits you in the head.
Oh.
Yeah. I have like a giant scar on my back from my board hitting me in the back.
Oh my gosh, really?
Okay, we're not gonna do that anymore. No more warping.
No more of that. Good. I'm so proud of you. Nice.
I'm learning something too here, guys. Hey, Chloe, maybe this would help the girls. When you slam. So if you have a huge slam, how do you like get back up and keep going?
So I think it's all about like making a smart call to try to avoid slamming. So like if you're feeling tired, like probably take a break, drink some water and reassess the situation. And then after like a pretty bad slam, I would just go down, sit. Maybe if it's really bad, then consider going to the hospital, getting that checked out. But at the end of the day, if it's like a little slam and you feel like you can get back up and do it again, then that's ideal. But obviously don't push it. Listen to your body. But I will say like most of my tricks I've struggled with a lot. And I've usually gotten them after a really bad fall. So, just keep going and just be smart with your decisions.
Nice. Great advice from the greatest goat Chloe. Okay. You guys, are you ready to play a true or false game?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are going to play with Chloe and you guys can kind of team up and we'll have a special prize for you at the end. Okay.
Ooh. Let me know I can be your call a friend.
Yeah. Call a friend, call Chloe, ask Chloe. All right. Snowboarding became part of the Winter Olympics in 1998.
True.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 98 Nagano Winter Olympics. Snowboarding was originally called snurfing.
False. Isn't snurfing? No, it's true because didn't they start on boards with no bindings?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was like a different thing. The first ones they made had no bindings. And
oh, you're right. You're 100% right. It says, most consider Sherman Poppin to have sold the first snowboard called the Snurf. A board combines snow and surf with no bindings in 1965. Throwing some history on you guys.
So long ago. I'm grateful for bindings. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, very important for safety and many other things.
Our coach had us like unstrap them like as much as we could without them coming off and ride down as like a drill, and it was so scary.
That's actually a really good drill. Definitely do that.
Did you ever do that, Chloe?
Oh yeah, all the time. Did I make it down the hill? No, but I tried.
No, but it's the effort that counts.
Exactly. I did my best. That's all you can hope for. Just, make it.
Do. All right. A reverse is when a snowboarder changes from one stance to another while going down the hill.
False. That's called switch.
Yep.
I don't even think you guys need me. You guys are killing it. Like,
I didn't think you guys were going to get the snurfing one. I thought that one was going to trick you. All right. Snowboarders are not allowed in some resorts.
True. That is true. I believe there are some that.
Yep. Do you guys know which ones?
I think there's one in Utah.
Yeah, there's two in Utah. It's
Deer Valley.
You know?
Deer Valley.
Yep. Where are you not allowed to go?
Okay, I'm gonna rant for a second. You don't even have to put this in.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Not because, I get it. I don't get it. But this is this sport doesn't just because you're a snowboarder doesn't automatically mean you're gonna be reckless or dangerous. Like at the end of the day, we're all people. Just depends on what we're on essentially. So how am I supposed to, how are you supposed to, just automatically assume someone's on a snowboard, therefore they're going to be dangerous to the people? You know how many times I've had skiers crash into me? So many times.
I will say it wasn't me.
It wasn't you, but I'm just saying, and that's just something I'm going to put out there. That is just not.
I think it's kind of like if you have a reckless driver on the streets, it doesn't matter what car you're driving. If you're a reckless driver, you're a reckless driver.
Reckless driver. But it's okay. I don't even want to go there. I don't even care.
Nope. We don't even care. You won all the questions, which is impressive. I couldn't even stump you. And so Chloe is going to send you something special where she's still figuring out what she's going to send you. So you better be nice. And do you guys have any last questions before we say adios to Chloe?
Just when are you planning to get back on snow?
As soon as everything opens back up. So I think I'm not sure when my first contest is going to be, but I will be competing this season. So you'll see me around. Don't even worry about it. I'll be out there.
Yeah, we can't wait to watch you.
Yay.
Well, thanks, girls. I really appreciate it. Barrett and Devin, you girls are awesome. Congrats again on everything. And I'm always following you. I'm always watching. So better be careful. Stay safe out there. Okay, girls? Say hi to your parents.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Hi, girls. Well, thank you so much. This was such a great experience. And you really made these kids incredibly happy. I really appreciate it. And let me know anytime you need anything. I'm always here. I'm the older and wiser Olympian that has not done as much as you, but maybe there's something that I can help you with, and my door is always open.
Thank you, Lindsey. I miss you so much. We'll have to link soon.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I love Chloe. She is truly inspirational, and what a wonderful guest. So if you guys have any more suggestions, comments, topics, future guests that you want to have on, please leave in the comment below. And as every week, we always have an organization that we're promoting to help raise awareness and to help kids in need. This week is No Kid Hungry, which deploys funds to ensure access to free meals for children in need. So click on the link to donate. Please support. And also click on LVTV, subscribe, so you can watch more career days. It was great having you. Thanks again for joining us, and I will see you next week.